Things got slightly heated on Good Morning Britain between Ed Balls and Quentin Letts while speaking about the Rwanda bill. However, as the conversation got going, it was clear the guest had strong feelings about Ed asking him questions on the topic. Quentin said, "It's a bit tricky discussing this with Ed presenting the program, given that his wife is the shadow Home Secretary, but..." Cutting in, the GMB star questioned why he thought answering the question was tricky. The host added, "Well, I just think it's tricky if you're trying to have a debate with someone." However, Jackie Smith highlighted people don't always have to have the same views as their spouse. Ed tried to defuse the situation by telling Quentin he wasn't debating the topic and was merely asking a question. As the conversation continued, Quentin couldn't help but take another swipe at Ed and his position on the show given who his wife is. As Ed continued to speak about the Rwanda bill, he asked another question before Quentin called him Mr. Cooper. Calling him out, Ed said, "Why do you keep saying that? Isn't that a really patronizing thing?" While Quentin replied, "I don't want to make a big thing of it." Although it was clear the ITV host had had enough of his remarks, Ed continued, "You are making a big thing of it, you've made remarks twice. It's really patronizing to me." "Of course it is. The idea that I can't ask you questions on this television program because I'm married to somebody who has a role in politics. In my experience, people who make those kinds of taunts are people who find it hard to answer the questions. Why don't you answer the question and stop playing silly politics?" While Quentin told the host he was trying to answer the question, Ed shut him down by telling him he was making slurs at him. Quentin added, "I was trying to say to you I think the Tories will not get a benefit from this, but you wouldn't let me." Ed replied, "No, I did. I interrupted you when you called me Mr. Cooper and made a slur on my integrity rather than answering the questions. Answer the questions and don't slander me."